Hey YouTube, it is your girl Chantel. Big up on yourself. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. No, y'all, no, the hot topic for this week is the girl who got hit in the face with a brick because she was acting out of pocket. And she was claiming that none of these black men were protecting her. But I strongly believe, y'all, hear me out. This is going to be triggering. I strongly believe if more women's face were to be introduced to a brick when they're acting out of pocket, then less women would act out of pocket.
I said what I said.
I know somebody is going to come over here in their feelings and say that I'm condoning violence, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. Because what I'm condoning is consequences to your actions. We're going to use Brittany Renner as an example. Last week when she was on that interview and she was acting out of pocket because she knew, because of society standards and society expectations, men can't hit women. Men weren't going to introduce her face to a brick. That's why she was acting out of pocket. Y'all, let's pay attention to the video. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Let's take a look.
Batman my shit then.
She cool.
Batman my shit.
Threatening the guy. Threatening. I want to say he's a heavyweight champion. Threatening him to bat her in her shit. What does that mean? Introduce me to a brick, then he should have. Let's continue.
Apologies, champ.
Batman my shit.
I don't hit women, yo.
That right? They just
Shannon Briggs right here. Chip.
You heard what he said? He said, I don't hit women. She said, that's right. Shut the F up. No, what if it was a guy who hit women? What if he did not have the restriction that society put on men and hit her? Could she have handled him? Brittany don't look nothing more than 5'5". She don't look nothing more than 130 pounds. Could she have handled a man his size, his strength? As I said, these women walk around believing that they are protected by the matriarchy. They are protected by the restriction that society placed on men. That's why they can behave like that. But hold on now, it gets worse. Let us just listen.
But no, we're good. We're good. Apologies, champ.
At the end of the day, all right, I don't give a fuck you talking about lady. I don't care. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm going through. So nobody, you, him, whoever the fuck, you don't get to sit here and talk about shit. Ain't nobody drunk bitch talking about nothing. What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
Champ.
No,
I ain't talking about nothing.
Talking about what's up, as if she could do anything. As I said, these women act like this because they are protected by societal norm that men aren't allowed to hit women. Now, if more men were supposed to start introducing their faces to bricks, I bet they would have humbled themselves. I bet they would have known how to act. I bet they would have known how to control their emotions. Too many women don't know how to control their emotion. They say anything. If you get in a disagreement, then they want to curse you. They want to talk about your looks. They want to talk about everything but the situation at hand. If they knew that they would have to deal with the consequences of behaving like this, the consequences of being unruly, I bet they would have known how to act. I bet you they would have known how to carry themselves like civilized human beings. Society had to put these restrictions on men because they know that a woman can't go hand to hand with men. The average woman cannot win a fight with the average man. So because of that, and women have a mouth on us, we feel as though, oh yeah, if I say what I say, yeah, I can. She talking about what's up then, what's up then? Like, what's up, sis? Really and truly, what was up? Let us call a spade now. Let us be honest. She talking about what's up. What on earth could Brittany Renner have done if this man decided to put his hand on her? She would have had to turn to the other men in the room to protect her. And that's another point right there. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Women put themselves in these dangerous situations and expect the men, other men who are telling them to chill, who are telling them to calm down, who are telling them to behave. expecting them to protect them, as if them saying chill is not a form of protection. That's how simple-minded these modern women are. That's how simple-minded these unruly women are. They fail to realize when a man say, hey, chill. When a man say, hey, be quiet. Don't do that. Don't go there. Don't wear that. That is a form of protection. But no, in their mind, violence is the only form of protection. So in their mind, they have to provoke a situation. They have to either get in a fight, get in an argument, get in an altercation, and for another man to come in and protect them. That's the only way they see protection. They don't see protection as preventative measures. They don't see prevention is better than cure. So a man telling you, do not talk like that. A man saying, hey, chill, calm down, lower your voice is a form of protection. All these men on the panel were protecting Brittany Renner from a brick being introduced to her face. If the guy in the background, who apparently is a heavyweight champ, I don't know who he is, my apology. I was listening to MTR and MTR said, apparently that's a boxer or a fighter or something. If he was the kind of man who hit women, if he was the kind of man who uphold the patriarchy and said, be quiet, and if you don't be quiet, you're going to be introduced to my fist, then she would have been bawling. Then she would have been saying, oh no, none of these men on the panel protected her. If this situation had ended differently with this man hitting her 32 teeth out, Brittany Renner would have get on the internet bawling about how black men don't protect, failing to realize the men on the podcast telling her to chill was a form of protection. And until more women faces start being introduced with either a brick or a fist, that's the only time they will learn. If you want to call it condoning violence, or if you want to call it condoning consequences, whatever you want to call it that. But I strongly believe that there needs to be some consequences to these unruly women acting like uncivilized beings. You cannot be in society acting so uncivilized and not expect there to be consequences to your action. So that young lady who got hit in the face with a brick, she was talking out of pocket, she was acting out, and she got dealt with the consequences. Ladies, if you don't want to deal with the consequences, don't act out of pocket. Now I'm going to end with this, because there's going to be some boo-boo the fool who talking about, oh, well, you're condoning violence and women. What? I'm not talking about a feminine woman who knows her place and who was sitting in a corner and who was being respectful, and a man walk up to her and randomly hit her in the face with a brick. Someone in my chat, a boo-boo the fool in my chat yesterday on the live stream when we were having this discussion, talking about, well, what if she was a 12-year-old girl? Like, real?
Stop it. Get some help.
We're not talking about a 12-year-old girl. We're talking about a big, tough woman who don't know how to act. When these idiots come to deflect, they don't even at least deflect with common sense. If this was a 12-year-old girl, or if this was an older woman, if this was an 80-year-old woman, the boo-boo the fool also said, what if this was an 80-year-old woman? Then that would have been different. We're talking about women in their 30s, women who love to walk around and say, I'm strong, independent. Women who love to go hand to hand with men. If you want to approach a man like a man, then get treated like a man. Expect to get treated like a man. Expect to deal with the consequences like a man. I mean, at the end of the day,
I said what I said.
so point out where I lied. Y'all, thank you so much for making this far. It is your girl, Chantel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with me? If more women's face would have been introduced with bricks whenever they act out of pocket, do you think that more women will know how to act? All of a sudden, they will know how to act like civilized human beings. Y'all, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.